D.J.S, man, you already know what it is, man. Salute to West Side Gun. Salute to Stove. Rome Streets. Griselda is crazy. BDP is dope. But I'm in the lab, chilling, kicking back. I'm tranquil again. One of those tranquil blogs. Something light. And I watched the KD and Bad News. Salute to those two brothers. Let me give it up to these two niggas right away. 12 hours prep. I gotta give it up. 12 hours, that's a crazy performance for 12 hours. They was working. They was definitely working. Salute to Bad News. Every time I see this dude, he's getting better and better and better, and that's scary. Bad News is turned into literally one of those most dangerous type niggas. Y'all know what I mean when I say that too. But first round, let me go with this. Bad News first round, he was wilding. Bad News first round. Bad News got the first out the gate. News got the first out the gate. KD's first was cool, kind of short, but it's 12 hours prep, so I ain't mad at it. It was a cool little round. Bad News comes in and just starts going. He got that round out the gate. So he's up 1-0. KD has a dope second with the asterisks in it. We'll get back to that in a second. But he had a good round. The second was fire. He got some fire in there, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bad News, to me, he still kind of answered him. But it may not have been at the same level, but if he was coming up with that on spot as he was saying, Bad News is dangerous. Because he was coming up with some fire shit on spot. And that's what he really was doing, coming up with it on spot. That was crazy. News was going. But I got to give that round to KD. But I might not, as a matter of fact, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. The third round, let me say this as well. Even though it was 12 hours prep, let me say this. KD had a few stumbles almost per round. Trying to catch his word and, get into that bar, that segment of where he's trying to get to. Kept having to do it again and do it again. I got kind of slipping up. But I don't take that much points away because it's 12 hours. I don't take that much points away. He could have choked and he didn't choke. So salute to him for that. He didn't choke. But in that third, he had a couple of those too. And Bad News, let me say this. That baseball scheme alone was it. That baseball scheme alone was it. So I got Bad News 2-1. But here's the thing. KD, bedsheet line. That bedsheet bar is the bar that's saying that you stole from somebody. You automatically lose that round if it's true. And I don't want to put nothing on anybody. I'm not that type of nigga. But it does look that way. And worse, the dude said it to you. So the nigga said the same shit to you. And then you use it against Bad News. That's how it's looking. That's how it's looking. So they're kicking your ass right now, kind of. They're really trying to hand it to you right now. You know what I mean? They're on your helmet right now with that shit. So you already know how that's going to look. That round, they're automatic. No, even if you would have took that round, they still might say, you know what? You might not can give it to him because he stole somebody's bars in that round. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all call it. Does that one bar negate the whole round because it's stolen? It might because you stole. And the way it's looking like, that's exactly what's going on. They damn near scrapped it. If anything, they might have Bad News 30 now. It might be a Bad News 30. The question is, how did you come up with something that somebody said right to you and expect people to not think that you stole it? It's going to look like you stole it because he said it to you. Maybe in your subconscious, you might have wrote the same thing, not realizing that somebody said it to you. But I don't think people gonna buy that. I don't think people gonna buy that, respectfully. Because KD is dope. KD is very fire. And this battle is fire. For 12 hours prep, this battle is a fire battle. For a 12-hour prep battle, they both could have went in there and choked. They had a couple of slip-ups, a couple of little hiccups. Nothing too crazy, though, for 12 hours prep. I got to give it up to them. Salute to the both of them. I ain't gonna lie. But the 10-4, bro. That 10-4. That fitted sheet line. That P.A.Y.N.E said to you. They're going to make it seem like you took it. It's still going to come off like you stole it. No matter what you do, it's going to look like you stole the shit. So what do we do with that round? To me personally, if I'm going to give my personal opinion, does that one line negate a whole round? Kinda. The question now is going to be, well, let's just say some of that other stuff was stolen too, and we just ain't heard where you got it from. If there was a question in the air about almost everything that you're doing now. That's why stealing bars is like you can't really be doing that. Because if there was a question mark in there about everything else you wrote, just because we didn't see it, that doesn't mean you couldn't have took it from somewhere. You just got caught with this one. Well, it looks like there's more than one. Nah, KD, bro. Nah. I'm going to hope you not, though. But salute to that battle anyway. That battle was fire. Bad news. It should be 2-1. But we are going to probably call it a 30. At 10-4 is... You already know what that goes, man. It's battle rap. You can't even be doing that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be king creativity. Y'all the kings of creativity. Y'all the kings of writing and putting bars together. Nobody can tell y'all shit. Because y'all do it and don't recycle, don't do it. And steal other people's shit and all that kind of... People be stealing what you do. I might hear something that a battler rapper says in a flip type of way in a song. Because I feel like they listen to battle rap and take some of the shit. That's my opinion. But anyway, salute to KD, salute to Bad News. Not a good look, though. Not a good look, KD. Not a good look. I'm going to have to clean that up. And we still ain't heard from you, so that makes it even worse. No, nigga, that makes it even worse. You ain't saying shit. Like you ain't coming out and saying no. But anyway, speaking of the person who said it to you, let me give my prediction while I'm here with this one. P.A.Y.N.E versus Bad News. Jesus Lord. This is a slugfest and a half right here. This battle right here, to me, going to be one of them ones for 2023. This going to be one of them ones for the year. This is a goodie. Normally, I could pick 90-95% of the time, maybe even more than that, I could pick a winner. Going in and out. This is a hard one to pick. I ain't going to lie to you. I feel like their attributes are very similar. They kind of mirror each other in a certain way. The aggression, the energy, bar level is probably almost the same pretty much. Only thing I'm seeing, and I'm not saying P.A.Y.N.E can't, I just ain't seen him do it yet. Or maybe I just haven't seen enough from him where he's done it, but I just ain't seen it. I haven't seen him rebuttal and freestyle and all that type of stuff. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he hasn't done it a time or two. But we seen Bad News do it. This is 2 battles straight that we seen him do it. So we know he can do it. He can freestyle and he can rebuttal. I don't know if P.A.Y.N.E can do that. Maybe he can, maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe I ain't seen enough of him. Salute to P.A.Y.N.E though, because P.A.Y.N.E is fire. P.A.Y.N.E is fire. P.A.Y.N.E is fire. Bad News is scary right now because every time you see him, it's almost like he's getting even more dope. And it's crazy because it's almost like you see him today and you see him tomorrow, and it's even a better him. He beats the him that you saw the last time. He almost beat the last one we saw with Snake Eyes on 12 hours prep. He didn't. But I feel like it's only because it was 12 hours prep. If it wasn't 12 hours prep, he probably would beat that performance too. Every performance gets better from Bad News, in my opinion. He just keeps increasingly getting better. P.A.Y.N.E got an uphill climb with Bad News. And I feel like it's the same thing vice versa. This is a great battle. This is a great one. Salute to RBE for this one. This one gonna be crazy. If I'm gonna pick somebody, I'll probably pick Bad News. I feel like he's gonna have the bars too, like he always does. But that rebuttaling ability, that where he just almost, it's almost like you just keep seeing it from him in the past how many, and you just know he's gonna keep getting better, so that makes it worse. With him increasingly getting better. You might have 4 of them things one of these days, bro. Y'all fuck around, you might have 5 of them shits. If that second round was off the top against KD like that, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Salute to Bad News, B. Bad News is dope. And this gonna be a fire battle. But if I have to pick somebody, I'm gonna edge it. I'm gonna edge it to Bad News. I'm gonna edge it to Bad News. Salute to Bad News. Salute to P.A.Y.N.E. I am looking forward to that battle. That's gonna be crazy. You already know what it is, man. This is a quick little blog, you know what I mean? I got some more stuff I want to talk about. But for now, salute to KD. Salute to Bad News. Salute to RBE. Like I said, they made the most, or what do you say, an amount of money in that type of time, more than what people make in a year and all. I mean, in a month or a week or whatever. I think they deserve it. Whatever it was, they deserve it. A band, 2 bands, 3 bands, whatever it was, they deserve it. 12 hours prep. Salute to Bad News, salute to KD. KD, I hope you ain't stealing bars, my G, because they on your fucking helmet. You already know what it is, man. DJ, I already know what it is, man. 1.